Welcome back to our English Teacher YouTube channel. Today I do conditional clauses if. Okay, let's see. There are three types. Type 1, type 2 and type 3. Let's see what is type 1. Type 1 is describe real situations. We'll know this action definitely happens if the condition is alright. If the condition is alright, the result, main clause, the result will definitely happen. If clause, here we keep in the present tense, the verb in the present tense. Then the result, main clause, will keep the verb with future tense. You want to realize how the verbs are changed in these three types. Okay. When we come to type 2, imaginary situations. What are imaginary situations? We think the condition will happen, but this may happen or may not happen. We are not sure of it. Condition, here we keep in the past tense. The main clause will keep would plus verb. I think you understood. Conditional clause with if conditional clause we keep in the past tense, and the result clause, the main clause will keep would plus verb. When we come to type 3, impossible situations are described. What is an impossible situation? We do not know the condition will be fulfilled, as it refers to the past. I think you understood. We are not sure of the condition. We do not know that will be happened. Main here the if conditional clause, past perfect. Past perfect, you remember, had plus past participle. When we come to the main clause, would plus have plus past participle. Okay, I'll describe this example. If I do my studies well, I will pass the exam. Okay. Here you notice the verb do, present tense. The if conditional clause we write with the present tense, and the main clause future tense. This is what you call conditional clause. This is what you call main clause. I think you understood. The conditional clause present tense, if conditional clause present tense, the main clause future tense. This is if type 1. You remember, I think. There's one special thing you want to learn. We can take the main clause front. Okay? How you can write this sentence? I will pass the exam. If I do my studies well. You remember, in this way also we can write this. I will pass the exam if I do my studies well. That is also correct, taking the main clause front. But here you want to remember the place where you have to put the comma. Whenever you write, take in the if conditional clause front, only you put the comma to separate it from the main clause. But whenever you take the main clause front, you don't want to put the comma to separate it. Another example number 2. Let's see this. If I won a lottery, I would help the poor. See the verbs. If I won a lottery. The if conditional clause, past tense. The main clause, would plus verb. Then you can understand this is if type 2. If type 2. Here also you remember, whenever you write if conditional clause front only, you put the comma to separate it from the main clause. You can write in this way also, taking the main clause before the if conditional clause. How could you? I would help the poor if I won a lottery. Here you no need to put a comma. Now the third example, let's see. If she had checked the bag, she would have seen the sari. See the verbs. Had checked. Past. Perfect tense. When we come to the main clause, would plus have plus past participle. Would plus have plus past participle verb. This is if type 3. You can understand it. When we take the main clause front, you can write this as well. She would have seen the sari if she had checked the bag. You remember, whenever we take the if conditional clause front only, we put the comma to separate it from the main clause. Let's do this small activity. Fill in the blanks. You carefully see the sentences. If I had a bicycle, the verb is ride fast. You firstly understand what the if type. Type 1, type 2 or type 3. You can see the past tense in the conditional clause. Had. Here past tense. Then how can you form the main clause? You remember with would. Would write. I think you understood this. She, let's see next. She blank, the verb is look after. If she had got a new job. Had got. The if conditional clause is given with the past perfect. Then you can understand this is if type 3. Then how can you form the main clause? You remember would plus have plus past participle. Then she would have looked after. She would have looked after if she had got a new job. That is if type 3. Now let's see the third one. They will win the game if they, the verb is play well. The main clause is given with the future tense. Whenever the main clause is in the future tense, the if conditional clause should be kept in the present tense, play. That is if type 1. Now I am going to assign the activities given in your textbooks and workbooks under this lesson, conditional clauses if. Grade 9, textbook page 97, activity 5, 98, activity 6, 99, activity 7. Workbook page 156, activity 2, 57, activity 3 and 58, activity 4. When you come to grade 10, textbook page 132, activity 4, 134, activity 5, 135, activity 6. Grade 11 children, textbook page 127, activity 10. I hope to do describing charts with you in my next video. Thanks for watching.